When you have an improved version of you, people will appreciate you the more. People will come closer to you the more. People will like to transact with you the more, and you will be happier. Hi, I want to share with you one basic principle that promotes peaceful coexistence between or among individuals. This basic principle is understanding. For people to live together in peace and harmony, there should be, number one, understanding of self, and number two, understanding of the other people or the other individuals, as the case may be. Today, let us look at knowledge of self, because I wouldn't want the video to be pretty long. It is knowledge that actually helps in promoting maturity in any individual. The knowledge of self makes an individual to really understand who he or she really is. Because from his words, from his thoughts, from his actions and his reactions, his personality is established. Because that personality of his that may be hidden is often expressed when he encounters people. And so, somebody who takes time to study himself or herself honestly or sincerely will soon establish who he or she really is. Once you are able to establish who you are, it means you know your strong points and your weaknesses. Every individual has strong points and weak points. Even Anthony that is talking to you has his strong point and his weak points. Now, once you are able to establish your real personality, you begin to work on your weak points to see how you can improve on them. Because whatever personality you have, whatever attitude you discover in the course of studying who you really are, is not the end. That may be your nature, either from birth or growing up, the experiences you had, or the kind of foundation you found yourself in the early part of your life contributed in making you who you are. And at this point that you are personally studying, trying to improve yourself, because it is actually supposed to be a deliberate act. Any individual that is reasonable, any individual that has gotten some level of knowledge in him, knows that he or she needs to work on himself or on herself. It is very important. Otherwise, you remain an unrefined personality that will always pour deadly venoms on anybody that draws near. So one of the things you need to do is to study what is called temperament. Find out what your innates are, the combination of the temperaments that are really responsible for the attitude you display day in, day out. Once you are able to establish what your temperamental makeups are, you now begin to work sincerely on yourself to improve on your personality. This is what you need. Because once you have a clear knowledge of who you are, take for instance, you discover that you actually have a temperamental problem. You have this quick temper. What do? You personally do something to see how you can control yourself, because that will make you realize that it is not everything that provocates you should have provoked you in the first place. When you observe that that is the case, you now begin to make deliberate effort, deliberate attempt to address the situation. You don't allow issues to get to a point where you get provocated. You personally control the way you react to the things that people say to you or the things that people do to you. Knowledge of self is most paramount, because when you know who you really are, you will now understand whether the other person is actually wrong or it is yourself that is actually pushing you into that negative reaction or melancholy. Study. Study as much as you can. Videos are available, audiobooks are available, books in print are also available. It is very important. When you have an improved version of you, people will appreciate you the more, people will come closer to you the more, people will like to transact with you the more, and you will be happier. Please, my dear friend, go and study yourself. Study yourself. Know thyself, so that you will begin to work to have an improved version of you that people will celebrate. Thank you for watching.